Welcome back, my dark means, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, 951. And today we're back to, what was it, WTF News Reaction? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess we can call it WTF News Reaction. Yeah, reaction. Today we're going to be watching Rev Says Desu, and Hasan has finally been dead justice. Just to let you know, 3 days ago, I think, basically Hasan has finally been banned for 7 days. So now let's celebrate. Celebrate that Hasan has now been banned, finally been dealt justice for the 7 days. Now, I'm just going to tell you this right now, before I rain on everybody's parade. He's only been banned for 7 days, and this is not the first time he's been banned. I've been seeing so many people on YouTube say, celebrating that, yes, Hasan has been banned! You do realize this is not the first ban, and it's not going to be the last time. I'm going to say this now. We should be saving our celebrations for when he finally gets perma-banned. Sorry I had to rain on everyone's parade. But in reality speaking, he's still here. He's still going to be back. He's still going to be the same old freaking idiotic, dumb nut job that he is. Basically getting a hard-on from Asmongold every time he talks about him. Getting a hard-on from everything. From basically whenever he does some idiotic thing. And getting a hard-on whenever, well, kind of hard-on. Whenever he gets banned every 5 seconds. And also, unfortunately, being cruel to animals. Which, literally, that's the only thing that gets him off at this point. But yeah, sorry to rain on everybody's parade, but I just have to let everyone know, please calm yourself. We can celebrate a little bit, but don't think that it's the best thing ever, alright? Yeah, but anyway, we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what Rev has to say here. And if you want to watch this video without my beautiful voice, I will let you. You can go to the subscription, to the comments down below. Link there, all right, and you can watch it without me. God dang, what the heck? Anyway, let's start. Rev, take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here.
What's up?
So it appears that it's a very bad day to be Hasan Piker.
Yes, for the seventh time.
We are once again talking about the biggest star on Twitch, or at least the most favored by their staff.
Oh yes, favorite.
Now, yesterday, while Hasan was once again complaining about his mortal enemy, the Sloptubers, aka anyone who criticizes
his biggest enemy,
his channel was terminated.
Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Hasan Piker has suffered consequences on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
I almost didn't believe it.
Me either.
But yeah, you look through his information. This is his 7th ban.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4.
Yeah, 7.
Not 6. But 7.
Congratulations, Hasan, for your 7th ban.
And honestly, we'll talk about it later.
Congratulations.
It's amazing it's only 7. There's been so many other cases where he should have been banned and wasn't, but...
And perma-banned.
Give that a minute. But yeah, it's official. If you go to...
has been banned.
He has been removed. And
I
think
guess
it's really hilarious that people in the comments are like, isn't this the dude that abused his dog? Which is always funny.
Yeah.
That's going to be his legacy.
Yeah,
all the time.
He did.
But of course, people are sharing the reason why they strongly believe, and I think they are correct.
Let's see what's
in their
happening.
Interpretation, where he said this phrase that is violating Twitch's TOS.
Oh, this violates,
rabid ultra Zionist pigs. You fucking run around going, oh my God, Israel first, Israel first. Why are you tying this back to Palestine?
So yeah, in that clip, he calls him that phrase, which again, as we'll see with the TOS on Twitch, is a very clear violation.
It is.
And you can like that.
Big violation.
It's just the
but everything else is free space, huh?
Playing, but let's look into.
There's some skipping here. I don't know what's happening here.
Streamer ban saying F Israel and F ICE. Stunning and brave.
Hey, we still got like another 6 days before. Wait.
Already hear him. Yes, the legendary series continues,
4 days,
ladies and gentlemen.
4 or 3 days.
But of course, people are confused. They say, "How the F is this against terms of service?" Let me show you.
Yeah, let's begin. Let's go.
They say we prohibit the use of terms that may not be harmful or abusive in isolation, but can be used as a slur or to denigrate others in certain contexts, similar to other terms that may be used as a proxy for a protected group.
Yes, but the problem is
as a proxy for Jews
the problem
or
is,
Israelis. If the word is
he's done so much awful thing, and this is the one he gets banned
or violence, or when used to make dehumanizing comparisons or perpetuate anti-Semitic stereotypes.
Yeah, but he's done that for everybody.
Here, it says clear as day. Prohibited example. Zionist
name of animal.
Name of animal. And that's literally what he did. Okay? And before people say, Well, he wasn't aware of that.
Where my
He's
butt?
very aware. Okay, he made a post back in April of last year calling out Ethan Klein for getting this rule added in. Again, I'll make this very clear. You can dislike this rule all you want. It is the rule. And Hasan
it's the
was
rule.
fully
you have to
aware
deal
of
with it.
Okay, but of course, we have people asking a very good question.
There you go.
Okay, if
here it is.
shooting his dog live wasn't enough to get him suspended, what was the red line for Twitch? Again, very good point.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
It's not.
His dog
I mean,
multiple
animal
times
abuse
live on
is not
Twitch.
available on Twitch.
It
I guess.
wasn't him saying that
Nope.
Klein was a valid military target.
Yep.
It wasn't him saying
Nope.
he doesn't have an issue with the terrorist organization Hezbollah.
Even though he has had a
wasn't
terrorist on his channel.
Playing terrorist propaganda live on Twitch. Okay. It wasn't for wink, wink, nudge, nudge, encouraging political violence.
Nothing.
It wasn't for brandishing what he was pretending was a real gun and threatening to dox people. It wasn't for his comments about letting the streets run red with
let this pile up.
Blood.
Like, get this in
everyone.
interviewing.
There
it is.
Terrorist.
Seriously, get this in your heads,
Twitch.
people.
It was none of those things.
Look at how many of these things here
got him a ban, but this one did.
Yeah.
So I think that is a fair point to raise.
Yes.
If that was too much, how is this stuff not enough? Okay, and it's very funny too.
So I'm gonna have to pause there, but supposedly, I'm just saying this. I'm not saying anything here. I'm just saying this is what I've been seeing some videos and some things, and also been looking around a little bit. I'm not saying anything here, but supposedly Twitch, some people at Twitch are more inclined to work with, the Yahoo person. I'm not going to say the full name because I know. Let's just say that saying those kind of things kind of gets you hit. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm being very careful here. Let's just say that working with a Yahoo person, let's say some people at Twitch or Twitch themselves, even the president for all I know, the CEO, probably are basically on the side of Yahoo over here. The name of the guy that controls the country. Like I said, I cannot say anything. I'm just saying, supposedly, maybe that's why. I'm just saying, it's kind of weird how we have this entire catalog of him doing chaos of everything, saying whatever the freak he wants, to the point where he doesn't care, and yet the things he talks about, involving, what we just saw, is the only thing that gets him banned. Now, before I say this is not political, child. I do things. I'm just doing this by a political. I am no political thing at all. Basically, I don't care what happens over there. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just play video games and everything. I'm just doing this as observation purposes. But I'm just saying is that you have to think of this in your head. This last one that got him bad involves the Yahoo person over there and the people over there. And supposedly, that's a no-no because Twitch supposedly may be working for that country where Yahoo is. I'm just saying. I mean, if you look it up, there's if you can find it, because I'm going to go on a can of worms over there. That's entirely conspiracy territory. But let's just say that if you try to find information, more than likely you may not be able to find it. I'm just saying. I just looked at videos and, well, I'm not going to say anything more than that. I'm just saying that the evidence is kind of pointing that Twitch works for that side. I'm just saying. All right, moving along. Grab, sorry to take up your time.
We have this. Look who came to his defense. The same Houthi terrorist he interviewed, saying, they are upset with my friend because he tells the truth. We demand that the ban imposed on Hasan's account on the Twitch platform be lifted immediately. Otherwise, we will not use it again. Why does this person have a platform on Twitch?
Exactly.
Is the bar that low? And also,
yes. See?
Someone call you their friend in this context.
I'm not gonna. Let's just say that
a bit of a self-indictment there. But of course, you guys know Hasan and his sweepers,
his arch nemesis,
have anything transpire without bringing in
Asmongold, the main man.
that Asmongold is making a daily call to violence on a specific politician, and that a recent attack on her was his fault. Now, of course, this person brings zero examples to the
I mean, even if it was, Asmongold would literally call him out on it.
Already egregious, but also...
I'm going to say this, I watched a lot of videos of Asmongold, and I'm going to tell you this right now, that this guy right here, if he's literally saying that to him, you better have some dang evidence, because I seen Asmongold and he will call you out. Asmongold is not afraid to get confrontational on the comments. He will use words and make sure to let you know he's not afraid to say how it is. If you literally think he's doing this, you better bring some solid evidence to the table. You better bring some solid evidence. Don't just start saying saying this stuff to him unless you have evidence, because he will call you out. He will call you out on it. And the more you keep fighting back, and I've seen videos where he laughs at the people that are basically trying to call him out and trying to go after him, and just kept he's saying I don't have it. Basically he's just making up lies. Dude, that's just you're just digging a bigger hole for yourself. Asmongold will literally call you out, and if you don't have anything, that just means you're a liar. He will even call you a liar if you don't have anything involved for evidence with him. He will call you out, and like I said, he'll even be. And if you call him out, if you start saying he's a liar, no, he's a liar, trying to turn people against him. No, he will keep calling you out until the voices of the people get too loud that you literally cannot continue on anymore. I mean, I am surprised how many people still think they can go after Asmongold without any evidence. I mean, it is amazing. I've seen so many videos, I've seen so much, and it's just hilarious. Which is why I think the news stations on like CNN and every other news station around the world do not go after Asmongold, because they know they're smart enough, hilariously, they're smart enough to not go after Asmongold. Sooner or later, some news station is going to go after. Wait, did they go after Asmongold one time? Let me know. Somebody let me know in the comments. I'm just saying that if ever a time that one of these news stations decides to go after Asmongold, oh my god, the amount of can of worms they will open up for themselves is going to be hectic. Because Asmongold has a lot of following and a lot of people look at him, and doing that is going to cost you a lot. I'm just saying. I mean, he's one of the reasons why so many people are currently no longer have a channel on YouTube or Twitch. I'm just saying. Continue on. Sorry, Rev. I took up some time.
So he's saying it's happening on a daily basis, but can't provide a single example. Again, they're trying to sweep for Hasan, and they don't care how shameless they are.
They're just outing themselves right now.
And then this person says, so Twitch is banning streamers for saying Nazis should be ended and calling Zionist pigs, but Asmongold's fine to continue spewing his bullocks. Well, I'm glad to tell this individual there is no rule on Twitch against spewing your bullocks. That is not something that violates Twitch's TOS.
Yes.
But what does violate Twitch's TOS is this right here.
Let's see.
That is literally against the rule. We saw.
Yeah, we saw the news. We saw the words.
But with a specific example provided below. But of course, Hasan would make his own quote over an Asmongold clip.
Let me see.
Saying, while most people are mad about the admin, Twitch is still trying to triangulate a position that will appease the right-wing lynch mobs online. This is why they banned me. Why they banned this individual. But they'll never ban Asmongold for saying way worse things. Citation needed. We went through all the crazy stuff Hasan has done over the years.
He says it out of this.
In a one-to-one...
Look, I'm gonna say this. Sorry that... Hasan, I'm sorry that Asmongold says the truth. Look, he says the truth. He doesn't hide things. He will literally say it straight to your face. And say, yeah, I don't give an F. And literally, he follows the rules, but he also says things to your face that are true. He's not gonna hide it. He does not care. He will say things that literally are the truth. And if you don't like it, too effing bad. Deal with it. If you don't want to deal with it, then don't bother. I mean, seriously. Literally, if everyone's seen Asmongold's videos, you should know that. Everyone should know this by now. You should all know that. I mean, of course you should also know. You've seen him. I mean, literally, he literally tells it like this. He does not care. And as long as and he will tell like it is. And so many people hate him for it, for being truthful. It's hilarious how so many people, we've gone to the point of a society where telling the truth is the most awfulest thing ever, and people cannot basically comprehend the fact that the truth is literally the best thing, but in their brains they can't just handle it. They can't just process it. They have to say, no, you're bad, you're evil, you're big, you're saying all these bad things. No, he's just telling the truth. You just don't like him telling the truth. It's seriously hilarious. City, watch any of his videos. You'll understand what I mean by that. You seriously watch him and you understand why he literally does not care and he will tell the truth. He still follows the rules, but he will tell the truth either way. Alright, continue on.
Comparison, it's even close to a fair one, okay? And of course, he's trying to say Twitch is appealing to some right-wing lynch mob, and that there's this awful,
they're appealing to someone.
Irresponsible, inconsistent company. Well, then why don't you leave?
Yes.
Why would you keep streaming there?
Just leave.
If they're appealing to this very dangerous...
Because Hasan knows they won't do anything.
Why would you still stream there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because no. Sorry, Nat, happened there.
Hasan's
because nobody else will have him.
Streamers who have talked about him in the past, including Los Polos, who we talked about a few days ago. He had a little scuffle with Hasan.
No, I bet.
On not only Twitch but also on Twitter. And in wake of everything happening with this ban, people brought it to his attention on social media, and without even hearing Hasan's name, he already knew who was being referred to.
Nice.
Good chat. You know what the funniest part is, bro?
What's up?
You know what the funniest part is? All someone said to me, literally I got a DM. The terrorist is banned. So immediately I knew what they were talking about.
There's no news for 7 days.
Him,
but he's happy. Let him be happy.
Yeah.
Let him be happy.
I don't know, but I mean he'll be unbanned. He'll be unbanned.
So Hasan would
see that?
quote the clip I just shared with you, saying, "Go terrorize more donuts." Wow. Fat shaming, but woke. Also, it's very obvious.
I would like to have
Hasan
some
is very
donuts.
insecure about his physical appearance. If you bring up the chubby photos of him as a kid and teenager, he starts having a meltdown. In fact, there was a situation where
crybaby
he
much.
said he's not working out enough, and he immediately permabanned the guy and said his life should be ended. Very insecure about that.
Man, Hasan,
But of course,
such a
people in the
crybaby.
comments were roasting Hasan, saying, "Stop terrorizing Kaya." Very fair comment.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we get into Nick Fuentes, who had this to say about Hasan, a very extreme result right there. But they would go back and forth for quite a while in a thread, and Hasan was getting ratioed. And I don't think he likes being ratioed by someone like Nick. And he eventually responded to one of the posts by Nick, quoted him saying, "I'd rather be a class traitor than a gay Mexican manlet neo-Nazi. Racism and homophobia, but
what the heck?"
Oh, but it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. The person he's
makes
talking
no
about
sense.
is a
Come
bad
together.
person. Therefore, Hasan
makes no
gets
sense having those
to
all
do
together.
whatever he wants. Pretty crazy reaction to everything going on here. Kind of showing his true colors, where if he feels like it's not going to be a social, there's going to be no social punishment for what he's going to say, he'll say whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because
He's just going to do whatever freaking
if other
wants.
content creators said this in any other context, they would be slammed by Hasan's community. But of course, Ethan Klein would also react to this, saying, "How hard is it not to call someone a Zionist pig? The rule was made because of him, and he still can't control himself. This isn't some meta commentary about pro-Palestine voices being suppressed. I'm
going to talk about this in a bit.
One hateful idiot who has been handled with the white gloves and given every opportunity to not.
And yet they still don't bother."
Very fair point from Ethan as well. But as a result of
that's right. Wasn't he during...
Hasan is going to be streaming on YouTube.
Oh, man. How long till that
Let's
lost?
see how the moderation team on YouTube
Is he banned there yet? Please tell me.
stream.
Is he banned?
Quite frankly, while he's on YouTube, I would like to see this Jubilee episode right here. That would be an absolute banger. But overall, this is a very rough time for Hasan. He can cope and seethe and
For the time being.
all he wants.
We still got
He
like
finally
enough more
got a
days.
punishment. And for the duration, I've heard a week.
Yeah,
'Cause
7
of
days?
course,
Somebody
like,
said
it wouldn't be
40?
anything significant.
Yep.
But I believe that ties his longest suspension. I could be wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. We know he's not getting permaban, and that's just the reality of the situation, despite all of his complaints about Twitch being an awful, terrible platform, trying to pander to all these terrible, hateful groups.
Sorry.
We know the second he's unbanned,
yeah, he's gonna go back.
Right back. And
go back.
Continue being the golden boy over at Twitch, who will not ever see serious punishment.
No, he's not.
For the very real.
Like I said, didn't Twitch get hit by the government?
He's been doing for years. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always.
All right, thank you, Rev. You're such adorable. I love your freaking avatar. You're so adorable, man. Look how cute you are. Look how cute you are. I'm gonna pinch your cheeks. Now, back on topic. Sorry, I got distracted by the cuteness. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's right. Hasan's not gonna get. He's gonna get back, and he's gonna keep doing this all over again because he knows Twitch is not gonna ban him. Twitch literally comes up with so many rules just to freaking not getting banned, to make sure that, hey, Hasan, don't do this. And look what happens, because he's not. I mean, literally, he's not getting banned at all. For why? Because Twitch will lose their biggest moneymaker. I mean, I forgot who made that video, but somebody made a video about how these companies do not want to get rid of certain people because they're so bad that so many people go to the channel just to hate on them and to cause so much controversy to make them get more eyes on them, that literally banning them would be a financial crisis for them because they will lose so much money. I don't remember who made that video, but somebody made that. Somebody tell me in the comments. And that's why Twitch's not going to ban Hasan, because if they ban him, they will lose so much money. Not only that, if they ban Hasan, who is literally the #1 most awfulest person on Twitch, then the other people that are literally that are on the same capability and who literally want people to basically go jump off a cliff, are basically will leave Twitch, because right now Hasan's literally, I guess he's the line right now. For me, he's the line that that until Twitch crosses to ban him permanently, the Twitch will never recover, will never change, and will keep being the same awful platform that literally bends down and literally sucks the wherever between the legs of people like Hasan, because they don't want to lose these people. Like, literally. And like I said before, the points here is that I'm just saying that I think I said is that people are already saying, yeah, that he's being banned, but the problem is that he's gonna get off, he's gonna come back. And the reason why is, like I said, Twitch is probably in the same boat as, the Yahoo persons bending over backwards for the people over there. I'm just saying, look it up. And I'm not, you could say conspiracy or something. I'm just saying, I've heard and seen videos saying that Twitch will literally bend over backwards for them over there. Why? Because it's problematic. Also, plus, the reason why they don't ban, they're basically not going after Hasan and just celebrating it, is because it shows more light on the enemies that Yahoo's fighting against over there. Yeah, they're not gonna ban him because they know that he brings more eyes to them, and more eyes go to them, and then what happens. Then more eyes are attention to the enemies of Yahoo. The whole shebang. I cannot say the names here because if I say them, I know I'm gonna get hit. I may be a small channel, but I'm not risking it here. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, until his song gets banned, we're never gonna see any freaking change on this channel, on this platform. Which is why I say, everybody on Twitch, you gotta remember, they are literally going after everybody under the sun and perma-banning and banning people for literally for little to no reason, for just showing like something, but that could be considered. I mean, VTubers get it hard enough, my God. But at this point, people living their lives, they're having fun, obviously get banned for no reason. And we have Hasan here who literally gets banned for only 7 days, is able to say whatever the freak he wants, and doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, I'm going to tell you this right now, they're only banning Hasan just to placate the masses. It's just to placate. I've said this before in my other videos. No matter who it is, just look at this. The more controversial a person is, the more likely they're not going to get banned and only get banned for a certain amount of days. And if they do get banned, it's only for a certain amount of days, like 2 or 7 or 3 days, just to placate the masses. This is how Twitch works. Just to placate the masses a little bit, just so they can make people believe that, yeah, we're doing our job. The problem is, I think people are starting to wake up and are starting to realize that they're using this trick on them. And they start to realize, oh, wait, hold up. You said that to me last time. You did this like how many times already? Dude, either ban him or don't. Either ban him or don't. Either way. And it is just insane. Seriously. God, like I said, which is why I say before, Hasan is currently the most controversial as far as I know. There's probably others. I don't know. But to me, he's the most controversial on the platform. And until he actually gets permaban, legit permaban, I'm waiting for that permaban. When that happens, then maybe Twitch will have a chance to change itself. Either that, or it's just to placate the masses again. Just, oh yeah, we banned permaban Hasan, and he's just placating the masses, and that's just to placate the masses. And then all of a sudden, you see a whole bunch of other people not getting banned at all. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. We'll see. Just pay. I'm hoping that one day maybe Twitch will wake up, but I highly doubt it. They're gonna keep going after VTubers. They're gonna keep going after innocent people for no reason, banning people, perma-banning people for little to no reason, for just existing. Well, they have Hasan and the other idiots that are just like him, basically running amok on the platform. Which is why I say to this, people who are Twitch, I suggest you start moving to Kick. Yes, I'm advocating you guys move to Kick because Twitch, look, I support, and if you still want to remain on Twitch, that's all day. I don't fault you on that. I know it's going to be hard to leave Kick. I don't fault you. If you want to stay on Twitch, then so be it. Heck, I still support Twitch's, the people that are on Twitch because, because I want to support them. Of course, I'll support it as much as I can. But in reality speaking, I hope some of them actually leave and just move to Kick because at this rate, Twitch is such a bad platform. They're literally going after everybody. I mean, seriously, it's such an idiotic platform at this point. I'm sorry to say the truth, but in reality, I mean, if you don't want to believe me, believe in Asmongold. I mean, he's on Kick now, and he's streaming on it, and so far, and he's like, and if you think and use him as an example, as that I mean, if Asmongold's over here, does that mean it's all right for me to move over there? Just think on that. But of course, I know people can't move because it'd be hard. But I'm just saying, start thinking it. Just at least give it an option. All right. Either way, I don't fault you for staying on Twitch, but it's just a recommendation. Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. What do you think about the situation? Oh man, I hit my mic. What up? Hit my headset. What do you think about this situation? Do you think finally Twitch? Are you celebrating that Hasan's been banned for 7 days? Do you think that what I say that Twitch probably is in the hands of, you know, the Yahoo person across the ocean? Do you think Twitch is actually making sure that certain people are basically on there because they are going to lose their money? Or do you think it's just conspiracy theory beyond belief and I'm just talking out of my brain? You let me know. Anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed today's comment. I will leave the link down below for you guys to watch it. To go watch it without my beautiful voice. Go watch it yourselves. You be the judge. You let me know. To me, Hasan is never going to get banned. If he ever does, it's either to placate the masses or actually Twitch may change fast forward. But until then, let me know. What do you think? Do you think, how many times, actually, people, how many times do you think Hasan's going to get banned this year? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to give you my things. I'm going to say he's going to get banned 5 more times before the end of this year. How about that one? Let's go with that one. I may be wrong, but hey, who knows? Alright, comment down below if you enjoyed today's video. Also, join my Dark Army. You guys have no choice. You never had a choice. I mean, at this point, you should know this by now. Like and share the video to help spread my influence. Glaze it everywhere to help my influence grow. Alright. Oh, sorry. I ate something earlier. And don't forget to press the button. And take that as well. And don't forget to press the black bell button to be notified when my videos pop up. Comment. And wait, what? To be notified whenever videos pop up, because I said this again, Youngest City takes over, and YouTube channel doesn't bother announcing my channel, you know, the shebang by now. Also, don't forget to check your profiles on YouTube, because there's a restricted mode on, and if it's on for you guys, turn it off, because it removes my videos from your feed, alright? That's about it, and for right now, my dark minions, dismissed!